Welcome to Kitchen 143. I am your host, Marichele Aventajado, your resident mama in Manila, and I'd like to thank you for joining me yet again on another Tuesday evening. Tonight we are out and about in Capitol Hills, Quezon City. Yes, we have come to the north side, guys. We are here to learn more about this mom and pop neighborhood secret that serves up goodness here for everyone. Pat and Pat is an eatery that is known for their generous servings. It's served in a casual setting where the servers don't wear name tags because, of course, you're going to want to get to know them and ask them their names as well. And the dishes are all inspired by mom's home cooking. As always, if you're watching live, you're watching on the Rappler YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook pages. Of course, you can also watch on Momma and Manila Facebook page. Guys, leave us some comments. Let us know what you think. If you've dined at Pat and Pat, we want to hear from you as well, what your favorite dishes are. Joining me tonight on cam is the Gregorio family. This is a family joint after all. We have Marichele, we have Yela and Pato, who are all here, of course, to tell us about how they've taken the joy of gathering their loved ones around the table and bringing it to those who come and dine in. Hi, guys.
Hello. Thank you, Michelle.
Thanks for having us. And I'm so glad you're all on cam with me.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're a big fan.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so Pat and Pat. So we have Marichele, we have Yela and Pato. But Pat and Pat, who are Pat and Pat? I'm gonna guess you're one.
Yeah, Patrick.
And Patricia.
I'm the ampersand.
She's the M.
You're the end. You keep everyone
She
together.
brings us
Yes.
all
And
together.
the balancing.
Course. Yes, of course. You know, mom always keeps the family together, which is partly the reason why this is such a great place. Many of the dishes are also inspired, like you've cooked for your family your whole life, right?
Yes.
Tell us about how Pat and Pat came about, because this is also your neighborhood. Yes, you're
Yes.
nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
We live nearby.
very
They
nearby.
walk going here.
And we love steak.
Okay.
And every time we have birthdays or anniversaries, we always...
Yeah, special occasions, we usually want to get steak.
Steak is a special occasion
Yeah.
for us,
For
too,
us, yeah.
our family.
And we go to BGC,
Yeah.
Makati. So Patrick said, well, you know, why don't we open a restaurant?
A nice restaurant.
Yeah, we didn't really have a go-to place for like elevated but like casual
Yes.
dining here
Yeah.
in this area at least. So when this spot opened up in around 2022, that was when he suddenly told
the
us that
idea.
he was gonna, hey guys, I'm gonna have a restaurant called Pat's Steakhouse.
So he pitched it to you guys,
Yeah.
and how was everybody's reception, Patrick? Were they all like, were they cheering you on from the beginning, or did you have to kind of
Honestly,
convince
no.
them?
No.
As always.
They said, what are you up to now?
another
No.
thing.
Yeah. No.
And I said, I don't like the name Pat.
Okay.
Diner or
Okay.
Pat's Steakhouse.
Was
or
Pat's Diner in the running?
Or Pat's Bistro or Shell's Kitchen.
Okay,
No,
after
it-
you, of
Yes,
course.
after me.
That name Pat was disapproved.
Okay.
Too many Pats.
Too many Pats.
Too many Pats.
And then she said, you want it approved? Add another Pat.
Pat and Pat.
Yeah.
I love the father-daughter tandem. And I love that, you know, here you are pitching these ideas, and everybody else, I mean, the whole family gets behind
That's
the,
correct.
the restaurant.
Easy to recall, Pat and Pat, Pat on the back. Everyone wants
Pat
a
on the
pat on the back.
I'll give you a pat.
Yeah,
Well,
every now and then. So
I love that, you know, you said you wanted elevated food in a casual setting. I feel very comfortable here. We're out on the patio. I would like to
Yes.
cheers to your bright idea, Patrick.
Oh, thank you.
This
Thank
is
you,
a
Michelle.
fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I think it's
Cheers.
1 year now, no?
Once they approve the idea, I start hiding and let them do the work.
disappears.
I
Oh, is
disappear.
that what
After they
happened?
approve, I disappear.
I think that's a similar family dynamic. I know something like that.
You know, somebody.
I know someone like that too.
His name is Nino.
This is yummy.
Yeah.
Which drink is this? I know that's the sangria.
Yes.
This is the Dirty Shirley.
Yes.
Mojito? Is this mojito? Yes.
Yes.
This is
That is the
mojito, and this one is.
Caipirisma. It's a cocktail. Yes.
This is delish. So cheers, guys. You can come and
Cheers.
have cocktails
Thank you
too.
for coming.
Sarap.
Yes. So these
I feel
two
like we're
are
sitting
new
in our
drinks.
living room. These two are new.
Yes, and this is a classic Pat Sangria, a bestseller in the restaurant.
Who doesn't love sangria? Everybody loves
Yes.
sangria.
Yes.
We have more. I see that Nika gave us two. Is she telling us something? Do we need to loosen up?
But please, drink faster.
Well, I think we
so
need to loosen up. This must be the margarita. And I'm excited. And that one, I think I tried that one last
that is
time.
the
That's vodka
Patricia's
based. So this is
peach
for
lemon
us.
vodka.
I said I was called the fun sponge, and you were the dream crusher. Yeah, so this is to the moms being.
Okay.
Yeah, so my kids have called me a fun sponge. I suck the fun out of
Yes.
everything.
Oh,
And the dream crusher.
It's okay. I don't. We'll get along.
the killjoy.
We will get along. We get along already.
Yeah.
So, okay. So Dad comes up with this idea. Now, are both of your backgrounds and, have you always wanted to have a restaurant? Is this something that is, always been like in the blood? How did you guys decide, let's do this? I mean, I know he came up with the idea, but
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
it,
with your family.
yeah. Tell us about that.
When we
Like,
were
is there
young,
history there?
Yeah, when we were young, we have a catering business. My mom.
Yeah.
In Lingayen.
Okay. And that's in
So-
Pangasinan.
Yes.
Okay.
In Lingayen. My mom is the, should I call Mamacita or the Nora Daza of Lingayen.
That's
Yes.
That's big.
Yes, yes. And she's really,
Is Mom still around?
yes.
Oh,
she's,
I love
she's 84.
it.
I
Is
just-
she still cooking?
No,
Not as much. Yeah, my mom's 80. She doesn't cook so much anymore.
And if you ask her the recipe, she doesn't have recipe.
No, it's a little
Because
of
she
this.
cooks. She
By taste.
by taste.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
Yeah, and that's me.
How we do it.
No recipe.
No
Yeah.
recipe.
No recipe. So
yeah, she's not a chef.
yeah, neither am I. But there are two kinds of people in this world. There are cookers and there are eaters.
Eaters.
So we're cookers and eaters.
Eaters.
Are you guys cookers too? You're obviously
Eaters.
eaters. You're obviously eaters.
Both of us are eaters.
Just the dreamer. Just the dreamer.
Well, that's very good. Let's talk about what we have here on the table. This is my fave. This will be my third time enjoying this dish.
Yes. This is our homemade truffle chips with garlic aioli.
And it's super
crispy.
crispy. It's just the right amount of garlic. We have the truffle there, and the chips are house made,
Yes.
Yes.
right? So
Yes.
fresh. Some of them are warm as well. So these are yummy. I'll leave them right in front of me. No, I'm kidding. I'll share. So when you imagine the menu, obviously, we talked about how some of the dishes are inspired, with dishes you would make. How are those dishes? Do you take those from your mom's recipes as well? Is this like totally Marichele?
Her favorite dish is kare kare.
Like my husband.
Yes, yes.
Nino loves kare
From
kare.
scratch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Grind the peanuts.
Yes,
and
grind the peanuts, the roasted rice, and the kakanin. And she's from Baguio, so
Yeah.
she's Ilocana, so
Yeah.
she has this dinakdakan, everything, and she loves pancit. So
Yes.
I'm a pancit.
You love
girl.
pancit also.
Yeah.
When you cooked for the kids or when you cooked for the family, because you have three,
They're the
right? You
pastas.
have Martin,
I
you have
also love
Patricia, and
pancit.
Angela. Would you cook more Pinoy food or more continental?
It's mix, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mix.
Depending on the day, the occasion, and your
Yes,
mood.
depending on my mood.
Yeah, of course. It has to fit
From
mom's mood.
kare kare to paella.
Yes. I do that. Paella.
Lovely,
Yes.
lovely. Do you serve paella here?
Soon.
Soon. Okay, we have our first round of dishes.
This.
We will leave them right there, and what we will do is I'm gonna just show them. So this first one, Patricia, Yela, why don't you tell us about this
So
one?
that is the Caesar flatbread pizza. It has chicken and Caesar dressing and balsamic dressing and some mozzarella mixed cheese. I believe that
This is my favorite.
Yes.
This one is my favorite of all the flatbreads. It feels so fresh and light. I love that the crust is really crispy. It's not overly doughy. It has just enough crunch. You can pick it up and it still stands. So I like that.
Yeah.
And then this one, I see like mini espada here.
Yes.
That's
so
my
this.
fave.
You want to tell them about it?
Yeah, tell us about it.
It's a 3 chorizo pasta. I mean
Pizza.
pizza,
Flatbread.
flatbread.
The spot.
One chorizo there is from Pangasinan.
Okay, so this is deeply rooted
Yes.
in your
And
in your
that's
culture.
and the dried spada is also from Pangasinan.
Fantastic. I love
Yeah,
espada.
they have to see it.
You have to
This one is
taste.
my favorite.
I love
Yeah.
it.
That's espada.
I love that.
See?
Yeah. And then, Yela, could you just lift that up so the camera can see the close-up?
So this is the truffle mushroom flatbread pizza. It's made of mushroom, truffle mushroom, and alfalfa. So
Who doesn't love truffle?
yes,
Which one do you want to see again? Do you want that up? We can lift the truffle up. So all these flatbreads are there are. This is my favorite. You gotta love it when it's live. Okay, I think I'm gonna take this
We
one.
got it. We got it.
Thank you.
We can start eating.
Wala pang 5 minutes.
Bloopers.
That's fine. You gotta love it when it's live, guys, because of course we have all these things that we can laugh about.
Yes.
We don't have to take ourselves too seriously. But we are serious about food, and I know that the food that you guys serve, it is generous, it is hearty. See how that flatbread just stands right up. I wanted to show you guys that, but I turned it up too much. Sorry, I was trying to give you some views there. Okay, so we have flatbread, we have apps, we have outdoor dining, we have indoor full bar, right? Obviously, because we have these drinks. I'll have another drink after spilling
cheers
the
again.
flatbread.
Cheers to the flatbread.
Cheers to the flatbread. It's 5 seconds, the 5-second rule. I kiss it up to God and it's okay. He'll take care of me. All right. Guys, as always, if you want to know more about the restaurants that we were at, I love sharing the Instagram handles and, of course, the Facebook pages. So this is Pat and, not ampersand, Pat and Pat PH, right? So you can check them out both on Instagram and on Facebook. Go ahead and give them a shout out. Follow them already. Look at that. Floating hands cleaning up the table. The mess that I made. I love it. And, of course, if you guys have been watching, which I know you do, so many of you are such loyal followers and viewers, and you love sharing your foodie finds with us, make sure you go ahead and follow Pat and Pat PH, of course. Follow Momma and Manila and Kitchen 143 if you want to be eligible to win some very generous prizes.
Yes.
Do you want to tell us about the prizes? So we have 3 winners who will be chosen on Instagram and 2 from the Rappler app. So
Yes.
why don't we tell them what they're getting?
So the winners are getting 4,000 pesos worth of gift certificates.
But they have to come in,
Yes.
enjoy,
Dine in.
sit down,
And
ask
enjoy
your server's
yourselves.
name, enjoy yourself, have a drink, but don't spill the flatbread.
Yeah.
And of course, so download that Rappler app. We want to see you there. And if you're going to come and you want to chat with me, check out the Rappler Communities app and join the food and travel chat. I'm there. You can tag me at Mish Aventajado. That's Mish, S-H, Aventajado, and tag me. I want to hear what you guys think. I want to hear where else you want us to come to in QC, and of course, what you would enjoy here at Pat and Pat. I see we have another round of
Smells
delicious Okay, these are coming in. Thank you. So we'll start with this one. I think this is your specialty, is it not?
Yes. So this is the 3 chorizo pasta that she mentioned a while ago.
Yes.
This is my favorite.
Yes.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
similar, right? We're looking at
is.
the
Yeah.
similar delicious flavors of the different chorizo.
We're chorizo fans in here.
Yeah,
in
me
this
too.
house.
I'm a chorizo fan.
And this other pasta is the Shell's Gourmet Tuyo pasta.
I love that it's named after.
It's named after her.
Does everyone have a dish named after them?
Yes,
Yes.
everyone in the family.
Except Angela. But she has a
yes.
private room.
Her dish was phased out.
She has a private room.
Faced out.
She
owns a
has a
private
private room called Gabrielle.
She has a private room called Gab. So you have private rooms.
Yes. we do.
And so you can, if we wanted to reserve the whole restaurant for a party or an occasion,
Yeah, you
we
can
could
also-
say, we'd like to have our event here.
Yes.
Yes.
As well as a smaller private room for about 20 people?
Yes.
Yes? So you could seat 20. So obviously, guys, you could come and have, the privacy of dining with just the family in the private room, or you could sit outside. It's what I noticed when we were here earlier is it's very breezy. Is this the highest point in
Yes.
Quezon City?
It's called Capitol Hills.
For a reason.
It's for a reason, yes. So, as you can see, I'm wearing a coat. I feel good.
No sweat.
No sweat.
No sweat. We got it here. But this used to be the clubhouse. Did this
Clubhouse of a golf course called
Yes.
Capital Golf. It's closed now.
Yeah.
Hope they will reopen soon. But
It's good for the business if they reopen soon.
but around the area, it's a big community. Residents from UP to La Vista to Ayala Heights to Capitol Commons to Philinvest to Tandang Sora, Charapura.
All,
So it's-
all within a stone's throw
Oh
of the
yes,
restaurant.
yes, very near. So this can be their kitchen.
Yeah,
Pat
or their
and Pat
living
is their
room,
kitchen.
or their dining room.
Exactly.
Because they don't have to cook; they just have to come and enjoy and sit.
Hmm.
Which I really liked when we were talking about, the diners that come in or the clients that come in. Very much a neighborhood place, right? So it's got that neighborhood homey feel. The portions are generous enough to share. Like I don't think I could finish any of these dishes on my own. Very much a family restaurant. Come with the barkada, come with the family. And I have a feeling also something good for everyone, like down from the kids with Martin's Fried Chicken, which we're
Martin's
going to
Fried
show
Chicken.
now,
Yes.
all the way to the lolas, no? Who
Yes.
would enjoy this tuyo
For
pasta.
everyone. Comfort food for everyone.
Comfort food. Okay, I'm going to try not to spill this. That's going to be the joke of the day today. Martin's Fried Chicken.
Yes.
Did Martin have anything
One
to
of
do with this
the-
recipe?
Well, Martin is our
Martin.
eldest, and he loves fried chicken. I think he can consume that.
Yes. Why Martin? Because during the R&D,
Yes.
okay,
One bite.
in just one bite, he said, "Chef, this is the best chicken I've ever tasted." Chef,
And he has very high standards.
yes, yes. That's why Martin's Fried Chicken,
It has to be Martin's Fried
Yes.
Chicken because Martin said it's the best that
And
he's ever
what-
had.
and
So-
it became so popular.
Yeah, that's
It's a bestseller,
it's her
It is a
bestseller.
bestseller.
right,
I
Nika?
I think we love our fried chicken, don't we?
Yeah,
We do.
know.
Yeah, we
Which
love
we
our
love
fried
it.
chicken.
Yes.
So Chef Eugene, he, obviously makes a good steak. You guys brought him in. Has he been the chef from the beginning?
Yes.
Consulting. So he's working hand in hand with you, right? And you said, Martin said, this is the best fried chicken. Patricia said, Yela said, he has very high standards. Who does he take after? The high standards.
I think
we
it's
know
a
the
father.
answer.
Obviously.
Okay, I lose.
So, of course. So we have fried chicken, pizza, pasta. There's also burgers. You serve breakfast.
Yes, we do.
So you open early enough. What's on the menu for breakfast?
So we have steak and eggs, Martin's fried chicken, of course, and waffles,
And
bacon and
waffles.
waffles, He likes the mushroom omelette.
Mushroom.
Bangus.
I like the 3 chorizo fried rice.
Chorizo,
She likes
yeah.
the bangus from all the way from Pangasinan,
Again.
of course.
From Pangasinan.
Yeah.
Really bring
Yes.
it.
Yeah, it really
come
is a
correct.
must try.
Yes, it's chicken quality.
You come correct.
Yes, the standards.
The standards,
too high.
no?
Wow.
Can we say wow?
Yeah, we can say wow.
The star of the show.
I'm not going to spill this one. Promise. So this is the star of the show. Now, I know when we first met and we were chatting about the different names of the restaurant or possible names of the restaurant, you know, you were thinking something along the lines to highlight the steak.
I like this thing.
This is a good steak. Tell us about the steak, Patrick.
The steak, you know, it's a community restaurant. And if you want to relax on weekends after working 5 days, you work in Makati, you work
Right.
in BGC, you work in Ortigas, you don't want to eat good steak and drive back to Ortigas or Makati.
Right.
So here it's what? Stone's throw away, walking distance from where you live,
Yes.
and we serve you good steak prepared by Chef Eugene. So it's a good deal.
Yeah. So
right?
this looks like a ribeye.
It is a
It's a
ribeye.
USDA.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, so it's a great cut. And price points obviously are reflective of that as well, it being a neighborhood restaurant as well. I will cut. Like I want to dig into everything, right? But
Smear the-
I'm just going to schmear,
Yes.
because I'm from New York, so we say schmear.
Oh,
Yeah. And it's like whipped butter, no?
yes, that is compound butter
Compound.
by Chef Eugene.
Love it. I'm going to take the very, the flavorful part. You know what that means when they say flavorful, right? Done beautifully.
Looks good.
All right. So I'm going to take, were you able to see that? And then I will leave this here so you guys, I'm sure you're going to
Try.
want to dig in.
Go ahead.
We can have some bites, right? We want to do that. So steak obviously is something to celebrate. We are celebrating a year.
Yes.
What
We're
else?
1 year old.
We're 1 year old. Happy birthday. Happy
you.
anniversary.
Thank you.
Congratulations. What's next? I mean, this is not the only establishment that you guys have. I know you have some other, you have some franchises, you have a coffee shop. Tell us about some of those. You even have a resort in Pangasinan. Now, I'm asking all of those questions because I want to take a bite and you guys can.
Go ahead. Patricia,
strategy.
explain.
Oh, I was gonna say, Marichele, tell them about your resort.
We
In
have a
Pangasinan.
small resort in Lingayen, Pangasinan. It's a beachfront and with
So
7
good.
rooms.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's
so a whole
easy to
family
manage.
can-
Yes, you can get it exclusively.
Right.
Yeah,
And we have to invite you there. The name is Oldwood Resort.
Old Wood
Wood Beach
Resort.
Resort.
In
Lingayen.
Lingayen.
Is there an Instagram for it as well?
Yes.
She
you can
managed
follow
the Instagram
Oldwood-
and
Oldwood
the
Beach
Airbnb.
Resort.
Perfect. So it's like an Airbnb.
Yes.
We could get the whole house because we're a big family too.
Yes.
Yes.
8 rooms.
Perfect. That's perfect.
8 rooms.
Nice for big families.
30,
Yes.
40 people.
And
Oh,
we
that's
also
a lot.
have a restaurant
It's
there.
just 30 to
with really
35.
good food.
That's a lot. That's a
okay,
lot.
minus 5.
Minus
Yeah.
5.
And then you also have the restaurant.
Yes.
Cafe, what about coffee?
Yeah. And aside from the resort, we also
Steak
have
is so good,
a
guys.
coffee house called What About Coffee. It's her baby actually. It was born a few months after Pat and Pat.
Okay.
And the coffee there, I'd say, is really good. Really greatly sourced beans that we also have here in Pat and Pat. So when we say we have specialty coffee, it came from What About Coffee, which is her baby also.
Okay, so great coffee, delicious cocktails, comfort food. What's next? I mean, I know you guys, I'm sure you have something in the pipeline as well. Is
Yes.
Pat and Pat going to branch out? Are you going to do, this same concept in other places?
We
Go
are
ahead.
we are open to having more branches, hopefully of Pat and Pat in the south, even, and also in Quezon City, of course. But we're also very soon going to be opening up a new concept, still by Pat and Pat. Am I going to say
Yes,
the
of
name?
course.
Your name? Yeah.
It's
Of course.
so it's
Is it
called
a secret?
maybe.
No, we want
so,
to share.
So
You know our saying
yeah,
here,
let's
sharing
just
is
debut
caring.
it. So it's called Dialogo. It's gonna be a mostly European cuisine, but still by the theme of Pat and Pat as well.
Okay.
So the goal is to make food that sparks conversation through the creativity and also the ambiance of the place. So watch out for that soon.
Hence the name.
Yes,
Hence
hence
the
the
name.
name Dialogo.
Yeah.
Conversation.
Kind of like Rappler. Rap. To rap means to
You know,
talk.
Michelle, we started this food business by franchising good brands.
Yeah.
Like the JTC Nasal of Joel Torre, Tito Joel.
I love JT
So
Manukan.
we have restaurants here in Quezon City. And then we also franchise the buffalo wings and things for the younger generation. And then later on we realized, hey, maybe it's time to invent our own concepts. And, you know, it's difficult. Creating your own brand, your new concept, trying to understand the best food to serve for
Yeah.
the right market. And
Right.
it's difficult and it's stressful. But when you see that they're happy, they keep on coming back. They're always here, and they're so relaxed when they're here. From your 7-year-old grade 1 student to your 81-year-old architect neighbor,
Yeah.
then that means it makes us feel good that we opened a Pat and Pat here in Capitol Hills.
So there's the gratification. As
Oh,
hard
definitely.
and challenging as it was, because you guys also opened right after the pandemic. Right?
Yes, exactly.
So you didn't quite
we
know.
started this during the pandemic,
It was during
and we opened it right after the
After,
pandemic.
So right after everything opened up, you guys decided to take the leap and do it.
Leap of
That's his style.
faith.
Faith. Faith is big.
Yes.
Faith is big. Well, it looks like it's amazing. I think the stories that impressed me the most were some of your regulars that you were sharing, just about that 7-year-old and the 81-year-old Lolo who comes in. I think, you know, if it's any indication, when you have regulars like that who really do treat the restaurant as an extension of their home and they feel that comfortable, then, you know, you're doing something right.
That's correct. You know, when I think we discussed a while ago that we don't have nameplates for our
Yeah.
waiters and our servers, we do that on purpose because our manager Nika said that if you can serve well, they will remember your name.
Right. Because
If
they'll
you provide
ask you.
good service,
Yes.
they will remember your name. So that is the test that in this restaurant, Pat and Pat, it's good service because they really remember the names of our staff.
Yeah.
See, so that's the magic
They
there.
just don't call them ate or kuya by name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that actually is also, I think, a really good indication of how well I think the team works together. That's, you know, I thought that was interesting when we first dined in, and that was topic of conversation. I like that. That's, you know, characteristic or something that you can look for here, is that you will find exceptional service, because it's all about the service as well.
That's correct.
Let's look at the next two dishes. We have two, and I'm not gonna. I'm afraid of. I'll just do a little bit. I don't want these to fall because those ribs are finger licking good.
So these are baby back ribs with barbecue sauce, and the other one
My
is
favorite.
my mom's favorite sriracha fire shrimp.
Okay.
Top
Nino
tier.
enjoyed these too.
Yes.
I love that it's, you know, you eat it, you wrap it up in the lettuce, and then, you know, it's just the right amount of heat. So, You feel healthy? You feel healthy because it's wrapped in lettuce.
Yes, yes. And it's shrimp.
And it's spicy,
shrimp.
hot and spicy.
So we have ribs, we have steak, we have seafood, we have fried chicken, which pleases everybody, burgers, brunch, coffee, cocktails. I mean, there really is a little bit of everything to make everyone happy.
That's correct. Sometimes, like my background is hospitality, and I always say, what is our signature dish?
Yeah, what is your signature
What is our
dish?
signature? And then I realized in this restaurant, I don't think we have a signature dish. Meaning
They're
we have
all very
bestsellers,
Right,
but they're all really good because it depends on who's eating.
right.
Is it Lolo? Is it the 7-year-old friend of ours, our little boy?
Yeah.
And it's all moving.
Yes.
The chef. It's all
So
moving.
how often you've been open for a year? Usually, from what I understand, many restaurants, they'll like rotate their menu and phase out what isn't doing so well and, bring in new dishes. These dishes that you have here on the table, are these all dishes that you started with, or did you kind of add as well as time passed?
We definitely added as time passed. Every quarter we add some new dishes into the menu, and then we think about what to remove. Like I mentioned earlier that we had a dish named after my sister, and it was phased out
It was
because it just wasn't sustainable operations wise. But
love the stamp.
as for the classics, this one was always there. The
fried
Martin's
chicken.
fried chicken, the cheeseburger, of course,
With a
and
pat
the
and
steak.
pat.
I love that
Yes.
it's branded.
It is branded.
Really good cheeseburger.
Sometimes they say when you visit a restaurant, you eat the simplest thing on the menu, and then that's how you'll know that it's really good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? So if this is a good cheeseburger, he's telling me to lift it higher, guys. I'm sorry. If I
She's afraid
if
now.
I
think
lose
that
it,
is
I'm
the
like
limit.
I'm traumatized now. You tell me I'm shaking. The fear of wasting the food. I'm sure that's something that you're very conscious of as a mom. I mean, like, zero waste is really big for us. Making sure we use all of the ingredients or don't, let something go to waste is important. How has that influenced, what you put together with the chef, or even how you guys see the food that comes to the table?
Well, we just have to make sure, part of the service we provide is observing if they can really consume the food.
Yeah.
What they order, they consume, and parang bitin pa, kulang pa.
So always assessing.
Yes, we analyze it that way, and we feel that
It's all for sharing. Like this one.
all for
why it's
sharing,
so-
family,
that's why it's so
family
big. It
style,
really is.
family. You order one, I order, and then we all share.
Yes.
So
That's really how we do
that
it.
that is a Filipino style, right?
It's also an Italian thing too.
Oh, is it?
We
Yeah.
do the same thing.
So
Italians
there
and
you
the
go.
Filipinos. I think that's why we get along. I think maybe that's why my mom and dad have stayed together for more than 50 years. The Italians and the Filipinos are really like
Yes.
that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you have specials. I know you have. When we came in earlier, I saw there's afternoon tea, there's happy hour, and of course for Valentine's, guys, I'm wearing red for you. Happy Galentine's. Today, the day before is Galentine's, right?
Galentine's.
Did you know that? It's Galentine's, and then Valentine's is for your lover. And then the day after is Happy Palentine. So that's when you can hang out with the boys.
Oh, thank you. It's not the other way around.
Congratulations.
Okay, Nino, we have a date.
So that's what it is. Galentine's is for the girls.
Cheers to that.
Right?
Galentine's.
Cheers for the girls.
Girls only.
Yeah, girls only.
Oh, no, we'll
Okay.
cheers with you.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Where is our
Thanks,
date tomorrow?
Pat and
Here.
pat.
They have a wonderful menu
Yeah.
that you can share
Yeah.
for two. He spent the whole year preparing for it.
Yes, exactly.
Cheers.
And she already approved the menu.
Oh,
so-
see?
Love can't wait here in Pato.
High
Pat.
standards.
That's why we're starting we started already, right?
On the 9th, right?
Yes. We started on the 9th. We're ending on the 18th. Because love is patient as well.
Love is kind. That was actually our
Yeah.
verse at our wedding. That is a very Corinthians. I like that. Love is patient, love is kind. Okay, so for that menu, a truffle mushroom soup. There's soup everybody gets soup. There's also
Pan-seared,
flatbread, right? The pan-seared scallops. Of course, there's beef tenderloin. It has to be special. It's not special if there's not steak, right? It's about Valentine's. And then you get pasta and also dessert.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Complete.
It's complete. It's a complete menu. And it's
It's
something
just
I would
2,000.
like.
I never know.
It's
Yes.
quite
Kaya mo
affordable.
na.
And it's reasonable.
It's very
Reasonable,
reasonable
and you can
Reasonable.
still
Very
order other
reasonable.
items from our menu at the same
as
time.
well. So it's not just prefix.
Yeah, it's not
You have
like
the whole menu.
strictly this.
Yeah, because sometimes Valentine's
Yeah.
is like that in some restaurants because
Yeah.
they get so swamped. Funny story, my 18-year-old, and we were out probably 2 Sundays ago. Nino and he wanted to eat with his girlfriend for Valentine's. I'm not going to say where because he might be surprising. Not that they watch. They don't watch anyway. But so he was saying he wanted to take his girl to that particular restaurant, and so he made the reservations, and the server took his reservations, and I said, "Son, did you ask if it's a prefix, or did you ask if you can order?" He's like, "What do you mean? We just can't order what we want?" I'm like, "Oh, this is your first girlfriend. This is your first time going out for Valentine's." Right? No, you should ask because you have to know how much you have to prepare as
Yeah.
well. So I just think it's fun that our youngest boy now is taking his girl out for Valentine's Day.
Good for her.
Good for him. She's a lovely, lovely young lady. So, guys, if you want to know more about Pat and Pat, of course, you can check out their Instagram, Pat and Pat PH, and also their Facebook. So, do we have more coming out? We have more. Okay, I'm going to put this to the side.
Dessert.
And then we're okay. I think we're okay. It's just can put right here, and I won't spill it. Promise. So, of course, follow Pat and Pat PH, both on Instagram and Facebook. And guys, this giveaway, Pat and Pat are so generous. You guys can come in. You can definitely bring the family for the budget. You can share all of these dishes. And what we would like you to do, of course, is share with us on the Rappler app, the Rappler Communities app. We want to chat with you. Join the conversation for food and travel. Share with us where you guys are going for Valentine's Day, what you would like to try here on the table, or even the rest of the breakfast menu or the steak here in Pat and Pat. And of course, tag me when you chat there, because I want to have a conversation with you there the same way we can have a conversation here in those comments. I think this is our last dish of the night.
Yes.
Super yum. I want to show that little Granny Smith apple so you can also see that. This looks like, so I will describe it to you. This is called the cinnamon apple crumble. I know this one because this is probably my favorite dessert. Apple pie. Apple pie. And for me, when I saw this, it looks like a deconstructed apple pie for me. And I love apple pie. Who doesn't love apple pie?
I love apple pie.
You love apple pie.
It's my favorite.
This one is your favorite. This is new.
And
This
it
is
loves
new.
apple pie. It's part of the
I'm
Valentine's
serious.
menu.
That's really my favorite.
It really is. You're not pulling our leg?
No, it's really my favorite.
Everything that's come out is
Sure.
Pato's favorite. So, yummy. I will take a bite of that as well. I think we also have a common friend. Hi, Jane. I don't know if you're watching. You guys know Jane Rivera and her son, Jordan.
Hello, Jane
Yeah.
and Jordan.
So, I think she said she knows you guys from basketball.
Definitely.
Hi, friend.
My basketball life.
Yeah, she's my bestie from back home. So, all right. So this is definitely a place you can enjoy with the family, with your girlfriend or boyfriend, if you would like to come by for Valentine's Day. It's a neighborhood restaurant that obviously harks, to just being comfortable, casual, enjoying either the outdoor setting, the indoor. You can have coffee to cocktails here, and At the end of every show, guys, we do this like very quick, rapid fire kind of questions. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
So anyone can answer, and then if someone doesn't want to answer, you guys can nominate someone and put someone on the spot.
Okay.
But guys, also, maybe you have some of the answers to these questions as well. We want to hear them in the comment section. Leave them down below, whether you're watching on YouTube, Twitter, or the Facebook page. Of course, also on Rappler.com, you could be watching there too. So, who shaped your relationship with food?
My mom.
Okay, both together. That was almost in unison. Favorite food as a kid?
Chocolate.
Banana Q.
I love banana cue.
Turon.
Are those all still your favorites?
Still, yeah.
Yeah.
Street food.
Street food. Favorite cuisine as an adult?
Japanese.
Japanese, yes.
Martin's fried chicken.
That is a cuisine after all. What
know
is your
you are.
favorite dish to prepare?
Pasta.
Pasta's so easy, no?
yeah.
It's like, especially if you're tired and you want to throw something together, but if you want to make it special, you could also make sure you have everything in it. It's got the protein, the veggies,
True,
and you
yeah.
can have everything.
And it's their favorite.
Yeah. Pasta's comfort.
Comfort.
Who's your favorite food guru?
My mom. My mom again.
Who's yours?
For peace
My
on earth,
sisters.
Marichele.
Well, it's okay if you have another food guru. A lot of people actually share some of the chefs that they enjoy.
Yes.
Yeah. Who
But
would be your
we
favorite chef?
admire our chef Eugene.
Of course,
together.
Chef Eugene.
Ah, there you go. Plus points for chef.
Before he joined us, he opened so many Outback restaurants all over
Okay.
Asia.
So that's
So
why it's also,
we-
the steak is
that's
incredible.
correct, Yes.
All right. Favorite hobby when you're not here in the restaurant? What do you guys like to do? Walking.
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 I
Exercise.
He doesn't have exercise.
I just work. I just work.
I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if I believe that.
Yes, texting. That's the
Music in the
real
kitchen,
answer.
yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
What's
Taylor
playing?
Swift?
Always.
Taylor. Oh,
Harry
they
Styles.
won yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
The Chiefs won. Big win for
Taylor,
Taylor.
congratulations,
Yeah,
Taylor.
and big win, of course, for the Chiefs. Okay, take out or dine in?
Dine in.
Dine in.
Dine in.
Sometimes I confuse
Full
them and I say
experience.
dine in or take out. I mean,
Take.
take in or dine out. I confused myself on that one. Two foods that go together but don't go together.
I know.
Pancit and rice.
Or pancit sandwich.
Yes.
You put it in the bread.
Yes.
Right?
Pancit and rice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all
I should
carbo.
have it. But I still need an ulam on the side.
Yeah.
Pancit, rice, and
Yeah.
ulam. I could do that. Any kitchen or dining
I
accessories?
was gonna say something.
No,
What were you gonna say? Share.
No.
It's okay, we
I
can
just
hear
thought
from
of
you
the
too.
ice cream with sandwich.
Ice cream sandwich din.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the bun.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
The hamburger bun.
Monai.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monai.
It's called
Monai.
ice cream.
Yeah.
Classic.
You're on the sofa watching a movie. What's on your snack board?
Popcorn.
Yeah, popcorn.
Me,
Basic.
potato chips.
Truffle.
Truffle potato
Truffle.
chips. Truffle potato chips. So you guys know me. I love chips, chocolate, and cheese. Everything with a cheese. Okay, so the next few are all from your menu. So you guys can really let us know. Let's see if it's unanimous amongst the family.
Okay, let's see.
Mushroom crostini or homemade truffle chips?
Homemade
Homemade
truffle.
Truffle chips.
Pizza or pasta?
Right now, pizza.
Pizza.
Okay.
Pasta.
Okay, pizza.
Oh, it's
Peace on earth. Peace on earth.
It's okay to be different.
It's okay to be different. You can like your pasta too. It's okay, Pato. Okay, Martin's fried chicken or flame grilled barbecue boneless?
Martin.
Martin all the way.
Solid.
But the
Burger-
barbecue bonus is also really
It's
good.
also
It's also a
good.
bestseller.
I'm sure it is. Ribs or burger?
Burger.
Ribs or steak?
Steak.
Steak across the board. Of course, they're going to agree on steak. We opened up with steak. Sriracha fire shrimp or grilled salmon?
Fire shrimp.
Fire shrimp.
Fire shrimp, it's fun. You get to like wrap
Yes.
also. 3 chorizo pasta or Shell's gourmet tuyo. That's a hard
Shell's
one.
Gourmet.
Shell's
Tuyo.
gourmet.
Yeah, tuyo.
Tuyo. Tuyo. Capitol Hills or cinnamon apple crumble.
Both?
You can choose both.
I choose the cinnamon apple.
I love
You
it.
like the cinnamon apple crumble. I think dessert, sometimes people say they have 2 stomachs for dessert, so you could have 2 desserts if you want.
Sometimes they
right?
share.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They share the family. They
It's
share.
like a bite of everything.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, this last one, this is major consensus. We always end with this one. Guys, is it tapa or tocino?
Tapa.
Papa!
Tapa across the
Sun-dried
sun-dried
from
tapa.
Lingayen.
Yeah.
My mom again.
I want to try that.
He loves mother-in-law.
You love your mother-in-law?
Yeah.
That's good.
So that I have
You're
an
on cam.
ally.
Remember, you're on cam.
I love you, Mama
Shout out
Yoli.
to Mama Yoli and
So that,
Lola Lucille.
So when there's war, I have an ally.
There you go. Said like someone who's been married quite a while and knows the secrets.
29 years.
Knows the secrets.
29 years.
Congratulations.
I'm so
That's
patient.
of it, yes.
And I understand.
Okay, guys, that wraps up this episode. Of course, we're here at Pat and Pat in Capitol Hills. Make sure you come by. Make sure you say hello. Enjoy any of these dishes that are here on the table. Make sure you also download the Rappler Communities app so we can chat more about other restaurants that you want us to feature, the dishes that you want to try when you come in, and of course, any other foodie finds, maybe recipes that you'd like to share with me as well. Make sure you tag me, Mish Aventajado. That wraps for this episode. As always, guys, keep cooking, keep sharing, and of course, keep safe. See you soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Congratulations.